This is Arii.
And this is Tiarra.
We're Illustrious Clothing, and we're rocking with Easy TV.
Tiarra and Arii, welcome to Easy TV.
Hey.
Hey.
How y'all doing today?
We're doing
great.
good. How are you?
Great. First and foremost, you know what's crazy? Y'all the first people to ask me how I was doing. I really appreciate that.
Oh, that's nice.
Like everybody else just, you know what I'm saying, get to it. No disrespect to anybody watching this, but yeah, none of my past guests anyway. But anyway, I just want to say, y'all get my utmost respect for not only doing what y'all doing, because starting a brand ain't easy, but making this drive all the way to Dallas from Houston just for the interview.
Absolutely.
Like I fuck with that, no cap. Like I put a lot of time into this shit.
Ooh.
And for y'all to want to be on a platform, that means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Look, first off though, I want to send y'all congratulations on this achievement, because it's very, very hard to launch a brand of any sort. But clothing, like y'all know how competitive that is.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But for those of you watching this isn't merch. This is an actual clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be big like Louis and Gucci. You know what I'm saying? With whoa. Can we get you to show your shirt a little bit?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not
So this is like our signature shirt.
Yeah.
One piece we have in the brand.
Yeah, for sure. Now, let the people know where y'all from.
So I'm from Houston.
Okay.
I'm from originally California, but I
Okay.
lived in Houston about 6 years now. So
What part of Cali? My mom from Cali.
I'm from like Moreno Valley, Inland Empire.
Okay.
It's close to LA.
Yeah, she's from San Bernardino. Ain't that the hood?
Yeah, it's kind of close, like 25 minutes away.
You know she would never take me.
Why?
She's scared to go back.
It's not that bad. I mean, the murder rate is kind of
Well,
high, but it's not that bad.
She seen the tragic thing happen while she was there, so
Yeah.
that's what it is. But anyway, how long has this been in the works?
Ooh.
Since 2019.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not too far from 2019.
Yeah, so since like March of 2019, we was sitting on her mom's couch. Like we had went over there for like a Sunday dinner type shit. And we was just like looking at other people's clothing line, and we really, I don't want to say too much into fashion, but we're kind of into like presentation.
Mhm.
So we
Right.
was like going down the line, like looking at people's shit, like this is real dope, but it would be doper if this, and this. So then we was kind of just sitting there like, you know what if we did some shit like this?
Right. And it was kind of like always in each other's mind,
Okay.
but we personally didn't share with each other.
Yeah.
And then at that time, like we were like, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Like I want to do it, but I was scared to do it on my own.
Yeah.
And we mutually felt the same
Yeah.
way. So it was like, we've worked together before prior to that and things like that. So we were like, okay, let's do this together.
Yeah, and I think the dynamics of our friendship was so strong that we didn't have a problem going into business with each other. So it was like I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else than her.
For
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's love right there, man. a lot of females and males, but more so females, always fall off in
Yeah.
their friendships. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people with 10 plus, 15 year plus relationships, and they fall off over one incident.
Yeah.
Right there.
I think the biggest thing is that it's not personal, it's business.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to checks and balances. You got to be able to checks and balances. I might come up with the idea, and then she might question it. If I don't have the answer to that question, it don't work. We fail. We go back to the drawing board,
Straight
and
up.
vice versa.
And I think we work really well because like in areas I lack, she's really strong in. Like when it
Okay.
comes to like maybe customer service or business, like we really balance each other out in that aspect.
Okay. Hey, I can't do no but respect that.
And math.
Okay.
And math.
Alright.
Math is
Alright.
important when you spending money for a business, no cap.
And
Right.
math.
I know a lot of time and money and effort and blood, sweat, and tears went into this, but we're
For
gonna
sure.
talk about that later. Now, I was gonna ask y'all, what made y'all start the brand, but let me first say, like, I know y'all on a personal level, right, of some sort, at least. you know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
absolutely.
Yeah.
But and how close y'all are, but how did I know y'all just explained it, but how did this come together? What made y'all be like, fuck it, let's start a brand?
Really, like we both have 9-to-5s. We have pretty good 9-to-5s to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, our end goal is not to work for somebody for the rest of our life. And like
Absolutely.
we just wanted to go into a business together, and fashion just happened to be the first one. This is not going to be our end journey, but this is going to be our beginning of our journey.
Yeah.
So
And on top of that, so what we did was we started the nonprofit organization for other business women to kind of get an insight before. They had no idea that we were launching a clothing line ourselves. But we went into that type of thing, and we had like a business brunch, and we met up with other entrepreneurs that had their business already going. We discussed ideas, we discussed like what challenges they had, and then that inspired us, which they probably don't know, but that inspired us to be like, hey, okay, well, boom, she told me about this. She told me about taxes. We talked about different things like that. Like, okay, now let's take off with ours.
So we really thought it through before we actually decided to just hop into business. We really wanted to make sure it was something like, you know, we were really going to follow through with.
For sure.
Yeah.
Do y'all have a problem with that? Like following through with stuff?
No. And I really think it works more so because we have a good partnership. So it's like sometimes when I'm lacking, she's going to hold me accountable. Like, you know, you're supposed to do this, this, and this, and vice versa. I'm going to tell her, like, you know, this was do this, this, and this. So that's why we kind of work out because, you know, everybody lacks sometimes, but somebody got to pick you up.
For sure. Y'all know over 600 people is going to see this, right?
Great.
So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man. And for everybody watching this, yes, I do have my own shirts and what's not. Y'all gonna see it soon on my other Instagram if you know who I am. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hiding on purpose.
And he bought all of them. He really purchased all of the men's shirts, no hesitation. So we appreciate that.
Man, y'all support black-owned businesses. Man, I'm gonna put that link in the bio, subscription or whatever. Now, moving on. Now we've talked off camera, right? And I know y'all were just in pre-order phase. And without getting too deep in y'all pockets, right? Have y'all seen success or return on your investment just yet?
For sure.
Absolutely.
We done made more than we put into it, to be honest. And we don't want to necessarily call it pre-orders because it wasn't a pre-order. So we're having like a little launch party and we just wanted everybody to wear our brand. So just by the people wearing our brand, we were already able to generate revenue into our company.
Straight up.
So.
And then
that has to be a blessing.
Yeah, absolutely. But that pre-order phase, we kind of, it wasn't a pre-order. It was kind of so that way our entire family could kind of support us in a way. You know, everybody might not purchase like the men or the women. We don't, you know their size or what they like. So the signature tees were really for the launch party, but then it got like out of hand. Like we beat one goal, then we was like, okay, we just gonna do a couple more.
And to be honest, I really don't think we thought we was gonna get the support we got. No. We had set a goal, but this is like after we met our goal, people's like, wait, I didn't get a shirt. Wait, you didn't invite me to the launch party. Like, let me get So then we had to keep pushing out more and more and more, and it got a little overwhelming. But at the end of the day, we're grateful for everybody. Still going.
And it's like over 100 pieces of merchandise.
Okay.
We already did over 100. So like today is what, the 10th?
Yeah.
Our event was the 16th. Our event is the 16th. We were supposed to stop making orders July 25th, and people are still hitting us up today. Like, I need a shirt. I want to come. I want to do this. So we're super grateful.
Supply and demand.
Yeah.
So, later on, some months after this happened, I'm gonna definitely do a follow up with y'all. But moving on, like, why illustrious? Talk about that.
So we were kind of looking for a name that kind of stand for kind of the women we are, I guess you could say. And then we were just kind of looking for a name that kind of like, it's not the, typical
ordinary
what
name,
you see, putting two names. We didn't want nothing that has like fashion
or boutique.
So we started looking at definitions.
Yeah.
Versus looking at like, ooh, my name starts with a T, your name starts with the A. Let's put A and T together, A and T clothing. We started looking at, going to Webster, looking at definitions, and then that's how we came about that.
Like, what do we want our brand to represent?
Exactly.
And so, like, if y'all look up the definition of illustrious, y'all will know. But it is also right here.
Absolutely.
Well known, respected, and known for achievements. Now, does it mean exactly that for y'all too?
Absolutely.
Okay, straight up.
I'm not gonna say absolutely
for
because
me,
for her.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
In my city.
Straight up. Shout out to Houston, man. Everybody that know me know that's my second home, man. I love Houston. I'm gonna be out there soon. I got a whole lot of interviews lined up with people, so y'all be on the lookout for that. But anyway, so does illustrious go beyond just apparel? Like, is it a lifestyle, or how does that work?
So I guess it does go beyond apparel.
I absolutely think it goes beyond apparel, to say the least. Like, so we kind of like low-key, like they haven't expressed it, but we've motivated certain women around us, like just bringing them in to ask them to help us with different things. So it's like they on their type of things, like, ooh, let me hop into doing this, and how about this, and then what, things like that. So it definitely is not just a clothing apparel, but it went past that. It went to be like, okay, yeah, I foods with her. Like, I wanted to, like, let me invite her out. Like, I'm gonna invite her to my section. And
it's some type of shit like where we want you to feel good about yourself once you put this on. Like, we want you to feel like well respected, known for achievement, shit like that, you know, because it's like we do so much other shit. Like when we made our nonprofit and shit, like we just wanted to represent some type of positivity, you know.
And on top of that, you know, it definitely goes beyond just apparel, just the women that we carry ourselves with, obviously, because you purchased the shirt. So that goes. I mean, that goes to it. You know, like. You know, that's like, okay, yeah. You know, they are the women that we stand for. You know, y'all was like, okay, I'm rocking with that. Let me get that. So that, yes, it definitely goes beyond apparel.
And then you know me personally, so it's like I'm not gonna buy nothing that I don't like. I don't care. Like if you're my friend, I'm still gonna invest in you. But if I don't like the product, I'm not gonna buy it. I'll probably pay for something that somebody else donate to it. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with it. Like I can't wait to wear mine. Like I think I gotta order my pants now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tagging y'all and everything. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Yeah. Straight up. But anyway, so when is the actual launch date? And are y'all going live on the website or how's this gonna go?
So August 16th, we are having a launch party on August 16th. Our Instagram will be revealed. Our website will be dropped. You'll be able to shop all of our products. And so everything's going live August 16th.
At 8:15.
8:15 p.m.
What is that, Saturday?
Sunday. Because we also have our video shoot blasted at 8:15.
We have a little
promo that's gonna the whole shebang
roll out for y'all.
Now, how many times have y'all been on camera before y'all pulled up on me?
One time.
Okay. What was that?
Here.
What was that about?
That was our photo shoot and our video shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we didn't have to do an interview, so it was like our photo shoot and video shoot, which was literally, today is Monday. It was this past Saturday on the 8th, and now this is the first time.
Yeah.
We talking to y'all.
Straight up. How did that go? The photo shoot?
It went really well.
It was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
The venue was lit, so we had so many different things we could play with swings, with lighting, with like club lighting, regular lighting. It went really well. The photographer did great. The videographer did great. They incorporated their visions and how to do it with us, and I mean, it was amazing, actually.
Yeah.
So, hey man, keep investing in yourself. A lot of people who watch my videos, like I've had artists and stuff tell other people, like, to the camera, like, bruh, invest in stuff, but some people still don't understand that.
Facts. You know, and it's like, we couldn't have took out a loan or anything, but like with our 9 to 5s, we self-funded this entire business.
The entire
business. Since March 2019, we went to Las Vegas in February for a fashion show to find vendors. We did a lot of research, investing money, and like everything came from our 9 to 5s. We invested in ourselves.
That weekend, we had to pay rent and all type of stuff. We was Ubering, Lyfting, like we was like, nah, we finna get this money. We got our a lawyer to write our letter of intent to even get into that convention. And that convention had like over 300 vendors, and I mean we got plugged in, and they were sending us invoices by the time we landed back in Houston, and the next day we had to be back at work. But at that point we had our vendors. Now we have to just put our money where our mouth was.
For sure. Now how long does it take y'all to create a design?
Ooh.
Okay, so I really feel like neither of us are really creative, so that has been the hardest part of this process.
Wait, I don't mean to cut you off, but if you need my help, please let me know.
Yes, like that's the hardest part of our process is being creative, just because women
clothing has so many different pieces.
Yeah.
Men clothing is a lot easier because men put on one shirt, one pair of pants, a belt, some chains, and be fly.
And then also like when you're creating women's like designs, you don't want to feel like you biting off somebody else's shit. Like, so you know, like Jisoo and Shane Justin is really popular right now. They got a lot of hot shit. You don't want to feel like you biting off their stuff and selling in your boutique like low budget type shit, you know? Yeah. So it's really hard to be creative, but at the end of the day, like that takes us the longest, but we gonna sit there and talk about it for weeks before we get something together and do it.
So
and the fit for women, because women are all different types of sizes. Yeah. So whenever you're making a piece, you really gotta make a piece to fit.
And then, you know, like everybody's like slim thick now, or thick, or, you know, just like average body sizes. So it's really hard where men are just small, medium, large, and we're predominantly a women's boutique. Right. So we were kind of struggling with that at first, but now we got in the bag.
Hey man, shout out to y'all for giving us men some, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of the sauce, because you know we ain't really got too many men's stores in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like as a man, you really gotta have some flavor to stand out. It just is what it is.
And honestly, like this men's rollout, it's kind of like, it's cute, but it's not like, it's not our highest potential. But when we do our fall collection, like we finna try and drop some heat for real for the men.
Yeah. Straight up. I'll make sure y'all hit me up. I'm gonna invest in that as well. So Is there any plans for a store? Y'all going straight online, e-commerce? How does it
So
going?
honestly, like
I know it's early, but I have to ask.
Honestly, we haven't really thought about like a brick and mortar storefront. Like maybe eventually, but right now it's pretty much gonna be all digital online because to be honest, like most stores are online. Like Fashion Nova, the #1 source, like fashion source for women right now, it's mostly online. They have like 2 stores maybe.
Yeah.
So I just feel like if you can do it online, just do it online because when it comes to actually having a storefront, it's so much more responsibility right now. So until we get to that level, I think we just gonna hold off on brick and mortar.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you start getting a storefront, you're talking about life insurance, medical insurance. Those are things you have to offer your employees.
Right.
You know, it's just you gotta get insurance for the store if it burn the hell down, you know.
And then on top of that, like us working 9 to 5s, we understand the importance of that shit. So we're not gonna have no employees working in the store and we paying them nothing, not giving them life insurance. So until we can really do it how it's supposed to be done, we're not even gonna mess with that right now.
Before I ask y'all this last question, can y'all elaborate on the 9 to 5 thing? Because people just act like it's so bad. Like,
I just feel like don't let nobody shame you from a 9 to 5 because at the end of the day, I pay all my bills by myself. You gonna let somebody
invest into your brand.
Thank you, and invest it into my brand. So if you have a 9 to 5, never feel ashamed of going to work and working a 9 to 5. Like there's all these Instagram, influencers and shit who do all this other things, but at the end of the day, do you want to be broke? Or do you want to be like praised on Instagram?
Yeah.
I'd rather have my bills paid. Yeah. I've never been a social media type of person.
Fuck social media.
Yeah. So, I mean, me personally, it's the goal is always to have more dollars than you have followers. I mean, I just feel like, my 9 to 5 gonna set me up, and then wherever God takes me and wherever my hard work takes me, that's where we can start setting off. I'm not gonna cancel out my 9 to 5. I like going to the dentist every time I want to. I like going
benefits.
I like going to the doctor. Like, ooh, my arm is burning right here. I don't. When you own your own business and your own entrepreneur, you gotta think about all those type of things you have to get for yourself. Right. My 9 to 5 pays for all my bills, pays for my own school, pays for everything I need, pays for all my vacations, and then on top of that, allowing me to bring more money in. So it's all money in. So I mean,
rest in peace, Nipsey.
Absolutely.
I just feel like do what's best for you at the end of the day. Don't look down on nobody for what they do. Do what's best for you and your path. Because everybody can't be an Instagram influencer. Mm-hmm. Everybody can't be a Forex trader. There has to be surgeons. There has to be lawyers. Absolutely. Somebody got to work a 9 to 5 at the end of the day.
Now, I love my 9 to 5 or whatever, but if illustrious take off.
No. When
illustrious take off. I'm gonna have to say, all right, love. I learned it. I learned everything I needed to know. It actually taught me the best lessons I needed for this.
Yeah, it really.
It taught me the best business lessons I needed for this. For this project.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to give y'all a little motivation because you just said when it takes off. No, you just said if it is when. Yeah. So when I posted my first ever interview, January 7th to be exact, I did 700 views in 24 hours. That's no promo. No followers, no nothing. Like I literally created everything, edited the interview all in one day and dropped it. And it got reposted by Pimp C Son, Freddie. Like big people in Houston and shit. So what y'all got going, like I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it got the potential to be big. So I wish y'all nothing but success for real though. Like for real.
Thank you.
I'm telling y'all, every time a drop coming, if I got the money, or no, I know I'm gonna have the money. I'm investing that bread into y'all, no cap. Like I fuck with this.
Thank you for your support.
For real.
But anyway, man, is there any advice y'all would like to give to anyone who was in y'all shoes last March, as y'all stated, before y'all locked all the way in?
Do your research.
Okay.
Take your time. Do your research. When it's your time, it's your time. A lot of different obstacles came in our way, and we were supposed to been launched before then. Do your research, do your time. You can figure out ways to save your best money and to invest your money the right way. So many entrepreneurs. This is really the generation of entrepreneurs. Everybody want to be their own business owner. Yeah. But then you also see a lot of people selling stuff, and then it's just like, after a while, if nobody buying it, they stop marketing. Yeah. So do your research, figure out things, take a couple of classes to help you with branding, marketing, things like that. Invest that money, take that time, and it'll come.
Straight up.
And then also, like, if you have an idea or something, follow through with it.
Yeah.
And don't.
That's easier said than done.
Right, I know, but it's just like always follow through with your ideas because in the back of your mind, if you don't, you always gonna be thinking like, damn, what if I would have did this and how would this would have been? And don't half step, do everything the way you wanted to do it. Because even if we launch Illustrious Clothing today and the shit failed, I would be perfectly okay because I took the time, I researched, I did it exactly how I wanted to do it, and we followed through. So we know we at least gave our all.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, y'all gonna have to send me some photos from the photo shoot or whatever when y'all be out today, so I can throw them in the interview so people can, you know what I'm saying, see what it looks like.
It's gonna be a whole vibe. It's gonna be a whole vibe.
So
We got the playlist all the way here trying to like get it together. It's a whole vibe.
Because right now we can only see just one design.
Yeah.
So.
And this is the bare minimum.
Yeah. Bare minimum. I swear to God, I can't wait to wear mine. Like for real. I gotta wait on my pants first, but I can't wait to wear mine. But anything else I want to tell the camera before I wrap this up? Instagram, where they can find y'all at, whatever y'all want to say.
Definitely go follow our Instagram at illustriousclothing_, and then you can also follow us on and like our Facebook page at Illustrious Clothing as well.
And our website is illustrious-clothing.com.
When is that coming?
August 16th, 8:15 p.m.
Okay. So who puts our website together? Salute.
Bitch,
But I'm
it's us. We both did it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave it right there.
All
We're
right.
gonna revisit later on in the year. You know, Corona and shit going on, so it's kind of hard. And e-commerce is winning, so shout out to y'all for that. But like I said, I appreciate y'all for blessing me with this interview. This is exclusive. It's y'all first one. You know what I'm saying? We're going up. We're gonna grow together. And I'll see y'all in the next one.
Thank you.
Easy TV.
For sure.